South Carolina Gov. Nikki Haley become confirmed Tuesday to become the subsequent U.S. ambassador to the United International locations, setting a rising Republican political famous person in rate of advancing President Trump's timetable in an organization whose effectiveness he has wondered. She will step down from her position in South Carolina to take one of the country's maximum-profile diplomatic jobs and one that could burnish her resume for higher workplace later. Haley, who has no formal diplomatic revel in, won full-size Democratic support. The vote of 96-4 reflected some Democrats' view that Haley could be a sensible diplomat and communicate her mind in the new administration. The four senators who voted no were Bernie Sanders, IVT, Christopher Wray, Coons, Del, Amudo, DNM, and Martin Heinrich, DNM. The Senate oversees members of the Family Committee had approved her nomination with the aid of voice vote earlier Tuesday. She won reward from Democrats at some point of her affirmation listening to last week, in which she freely aired disagreements with Trump on some coverage topics and said that the new president might welcome a number of perspectives. Haley, who was essential of Trump as a candidate, voiced heavy skepticism approximately Russian optimism about NATO, both deviations from some of Trump's statements. She unequivocally rejected the idea of a Muslim registry or ban, which Trump has in no way absolutely disavowed. She said she is cozy with Trump's American First approach and would reassert the traditional position of the USA latest many years of protecting Israel from United Nations motion it considers biased. She also declared her guide for moving the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, a shift that Arab leaders have formally said should ignite violence in the Middle East. At her January 18 listening to, Haley questioned the priorities and effectiveness of the world body, which Trump has known as a toothless debating society, but said she intends to restore what doesn't work. "I have no problem calling human beings out," Haley said. The United Countries is regularly at odds with American countrywide pastimes and American taxpayers, Haley stated, including that she could use the leverage of capability cuts in U.S. investment to demand reform. "We make a contribution 22% of the UN's price range, a ways extra than every other USA. We're a generous state," Haley said. "However, we ought to ask ourselves what suitable is being executed by using this disproportionate contribution. Are we getting what we paid for?" Haley is excellent known nationally for her handling of the 2015 racially prompted killings of black worshippers at ancient Charleston Church, for which she got typically high marks. She spoke at memorials and advocated the elimination of the Confederate flag from the Kingdom Capitol grounds.